guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video, guys. I can't wait to get started, but I need you guys first to just check out my Cup and Wear t-shirt. Merch is coming soon, guys. Be sure to follow Cup and Wear _limited on Instagram. What look am I gonna do today? I am going to do a bold look on my face. As you can see, my face is clean. I'm just gonna begin and just start by moisturizing my face with my aloe moisturizing lotion, and this really helps me, and it's better for your skin. You have to make sure that your skin is moisturized before applying any kind of products on it, so make sure you get that right into the skin. So after you finish moisturizing, make sure you prime your face. You use any kind of primer. I'm trying this Fenty Beauty primer for I think the second time, and I like it. I think it gives me like a nice touch, and I'm gonna use my foundation brush just to tap it into the skin. So make sure you do it in a tapping motion. Now listen, don't mind the look now, yeah? I look a bit ghosty, but that's just because of the primer. Don't mind that, okay? Alright, but the next thing I'm gonna do now is use my setting powder, and it's a black opal setting powder. So what I'm gonna do is apply the setting powder over my eyebrows, and that's because I want the eyebrows to actually pop when I add the pencil to it. Next, you're just gonna use your spoolie and just brush the eyebrows up, at least brush them in place, brush them in order so they look a bit better. Don't mind my little winks. I'm just trying to add some personality to my freaking video, okay? Alright, cool. So now it's time for the artwork. This is where your artistic qualities should portray, okay? So usually for me, this may not work for you. You do it your way, but this is my way. I start with under my eyebrows, and then at the same time I do the top so that it has like some kind of even distribution amongst it. So if you just look at how I'm doing it, it's not too heavy on the pencil, just a light work. And the reason why it looks so easy to do is because of that setting powder. I'm telling you, you should try it. So I'm just making sure that I'm giving you full details. I'm making you see exactly how I do this, so you know exactly how to follow. I'm not saying if you're doing it one way and it works for you, do it your way. We're not going to do it the same. That don't mean you don't know what you're doing, and that don't mean I don't know what I'm doing. But if it is your first time, trying to practice how to do your own makeup, this could be very helpful for you, and it works. Yeah, so right now I'm just filling it in. What I would say is try to make sure that the eyebrows are mimicking your eyebrows. Don't try to make eyebrows that don't look the same shape as yours, or it just won't take your face. Just gonna use my spoolie to get rid of that box shape at the front of the eyebrow. So I'm gonna brush it inwards just so that it could give you that natural look. Now you need a flat brush and a concealer to finish off your eyebrows. So I usually start with the bottom first, and I'm going into the arch first before doing anything else. This takes a lot of patience and time for me. I'm not sure about anybody else, but it takes quite a while for me. So I mean, you could try it differently. Some people start from the front, but I prefer to start from the arch. Now it's just to connect the dots, literally, and just make sure that it's straight and it looks like an eyebrow. Okay, now I finished. I just want to create like a smooth base because I'm going to do eyeshadow work, so I want to make sure that it's nice and smooth, and I'm just going to replicate the same thing on the other side. So now I'm just going to use my blending brush and just blend out the concealer. As you can see, that's very ugly, and we don't want ugly. So I'm blending outwards from the insides and the outside. I'm blending outwards, so anything that's outside of the brow. Then now all you do is just tap in the middle of the brow, whatever product is left. So just repeat the motion, just repeat everything until it looks as smooth as how mine looks. So I'm just gonna get started with the top of my eyebrows, and I'm using a darker shade. I think it's Chestnut in the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I forgot to say that I used a fawn for the bottom. Yeah, so at this point it should be very easy to follow. Like, you already have that shape of the eyebrow that you want, and then all you're doing with the other side of the brow is just trying to make sure that it looks kind of the same. We're not going to make them into twins, but we're going to make them into sisters. Alright, all set and ready to go. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Watch Pussy Work Island Vibes eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use the white color as a base just so that my colors can pop. So you're going to use your brush and just tap it into your crease, over your eye, everywhere that you know that you're going to apply any kind of eyeshadow. We're gonna do a cut crease, and I'm gonna do a mixture of colors. So right now I'm just gonna apply the green just in my crease, nothing high, nothing low, and just around the crease area. Make sure you dab in your eyeshadow. I don't want to see any dragging. Make sure you tap it in. Tap, 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 tap. Alright guys, so I'm just using a clean brush, and I'm just gonna blend it outwards. Just blend it outwards. So remember I said I'm mixing a few colors, so I'm going to use black also, and I'm going to use that in the crease, and I'm just using that darker color in the crease. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we're just going to mix some colors together and just see exactly how it works. So we're just going to deepen that crease. No harsh lines, just make sure that you're blending the colors together. Blending is key, guys. Make sure that you're blending. Guys, right now I'm just going to use my P. Louise eyeshadow base just to cut the crease. So I'm just gonna go back in with the same green that I used initially, and I'm just gonna apply it like in the middle, just in the middle, because I'm gonna use two different colors, well, two other colors, and I'm gonna use another one at the front and the back of this cut crease. So you just want to aim to get it like in the middle. Now I'm gonna use the black that I used initially, and I'm just gonna blend it in at the end. Remember guys, blending is key and you really want your colors to pop, so make sure you're tapping in a lot of eyeshadow in and you're blending it in as well. Alright, now I'm gonna use the color yellow just to get like to the front of that cut crease, and I'm just gonna dab it in. And as I said, you want to make sure that these colors are popping and you make sure that it's nice and bright, okay? So remember, blending is key and you don't want to have those harsh like stop and start lines in your cut crease, so you just need to blend these colors together. You see, very easy guys, just follow me. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna go in with my NYX liquid eyeliner just to create that line. So the hard work is now complete, so it's now time to apply my foundation, and I'm using my Maybelline Superstay foundation in the shade 360. And in a tapping motion, I'm just going to apply the foundation to my face all over. I don't drag foundation, I just tap it into my skin. Okay guys, so I'm gonna use a concealer, the same concealer I used to do under my brows, just to add a highlight under my eyes, as well as on my forehead, my chin, and down the middle of my nose. And you know, sometimes you have to make up your face ugly like this, so you get all the spots and all the, you know, no lines in between. I'm just going to use my beauty blender just to blend that highlight into my face, and I'm using that same tapping or dabbing motion. I usually just go back in with my foundation brush and just blend upwards, just so that I could get rid of the harsh lines. I don't know what I'll go on for my focus, but I'm using my Black Opal setting powder, the same one I used to draw on my eyebrows, and I'm just going to use that just to set that highlight. So as you can see, I'm adding a bit of the setting powder just below my jawline, and that's because I want a bit more definition on my face. Cool, so I'm going to add some contour, and I'm using my True Complexion contour palette just to add that contour. As you can see, my face look a bit contoured there, but that's just how my face is, and I just want to make sure that it pops a bit more, so that's why I'm adding the contour onto my jawline and along the sides of my hairline. So I have my powder brush right here, and I'm gonna dust the powder off of my face in an upward motion. Did you see that demonstration? So I'm gonna go back in with my beauty blender and just blend the concealer into my face. I don't really use a brush for this because I think that the beauty blenders, you know, they work magic. So that's what I'm using, and you know the dabbing motion. Do not drag, dab, tap, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I'm going to use my blush palette, and I'm going to use this orangey kind of blush. I like to see this on dark skin tones. I don't know why, but I just like to see how it looks. And as you can see, I use my beauty blenders for everything. Beauty blenders never fail me. So I'm gonna go back in with my True Complexion contour palette, and in it has a highlighter in it. I'm just gonna go and use my fan brush, and I'm gonna apply the highlighter just above my cheekbones. Instead of using other setting sprays, I use rose water, and that's just because it works for me. So because I have such bold colors on my eyes, I'm just going to do a nude lip, and I did not line my lips because I think I'm naturally blessed. Then I'm just going to go over it with a little bit of my clear gloss. This is optional, so I didn't go through it, but you could just add your favorite pair of lashes to your look. So I'm just going to use my mascara just for my lower lashes, and I think without it, it just don't look right. That's just my preference though. And thank you guys, we made it to the end. You made it to the end with me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video right through. If you like this video and if you like how this look turned out, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know in the comment section if you want to see more videos like this. And if you're going to try this look and you take any pictures, don't be afraid to tag me in them. My Instagram is at BEY_SFC. So thank you guys so much once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.